Hey travelers, welcome back to Laura's Travel Talk. Today, in our continuing series of the 50 U.S. states one a week, we're going to the natural state, Arkansas. Arkansas has some breathtaking mountains, historic landmarks, outdoor adventures, and unique southern charm. There's things about Arkansas that I didn't even know. And my mama's kin is from Arkansas. And they never told me how beautiful it was there, because it is gorgeous. But we're going to kick it off today. We're going to go from hot springs to waterfalls to historic sites and great foods. So let's head over to the Hot Springs National Park. Why is it great? Well, it's one of the oldest national parks in the U.S. It's famous for its naturally heated thermal springs, historic Bathhouse Row. Look at that old picture of Bathhouse Row. And it offers spa experiences with mineral-rich waters. My tips for visiting would be visit the Fordyce Bathhouse Museum to learn about the park's history. You can try a traditional bath at the Buckstaff Bathhouse. That's the old days. You can see that's the men's bathing house. Or just, hike the Hot Springs Mountain Trail for panoramic views. I mean, this place is gorgeous. You can't miss this. Next up is the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art in Bentonville. Why is it great? Well, it's a world-class art museum featuring works from colonial America to modern masterpieces. It's set in a stunning natural landscape with walking trails and water features. My tips for visiting? Well, admission is free. I know, but guided tours fill up fast. And you can visit the nearby Momentary Museum to see contemporary art. That's quirky. They also have Chihuly glass display. I love Chihuly glass. I have some fantastic giant Chihuly pictures on my entry in my house, and I love them. And here's one kind of extreme close-up, but if you've never gone to a Chihuly glass exposition or show, you got to get to one. Enjoy. So our next spot is going to be the Buffalo National River. Why is it great? Well, it's one of the last remaining undammed rivers in the U.S., so that makes it perfect for canoeing, kayaking, and fishing. It's surrounded by scenic bluffs, waterfalls, and hiking trails. Tips for visiting? Well, I think the best time to go is spring or early summer because you have higher water levels. You can go the Lost Valley Trail, and it leads up to beautiful waterfall, caves, and views. Look at that, stunning. And you can see the waterfalls there that people are walking up on. But watch out for elk herds in Boxley Valley when you're at the end. Enjoy. Next up on our list is Little Rock, the state capital. Why is it great? Well, it's a vibrant city with history, arts, and food. It's home to the Clinton Presidential Library. Look at that, he has the Oval Office in there. That's pretty cool. And it's also home to Little Rock Central High School. Tips for visiting? Well, I would say walk or bike the Big Dam Bridge. It's the longest pedestrian bridge over the Arkansas River. Look at how long that is. You can visit the Little Rock Central High School National Historic Site to learn about the civil rights history. It's pretty big deal at that high school. Look at the river. It's gorgeous out there. And then you can go downtown there and you can grab a cheeseburger at Cotham's in the City. It's famous for their massive hubcap burgers. Our next spot, Eureka Springs. It is a quirky, historic little town. Why is it great? Well, it's a charming Victorian-style little town known for its healing springs and haunted hotels. It's got unique shopping, art galleries, underground tours. There it is in winter. Tips for visiting? Well, go stay at the historic 1886 Crescent Hotel. It's rumored to be one of the most haunted hotels in America, and you can take a ghost tour. Yes, please. And you can take the Eureka Springs underground tour to learn about the town's hidden tunnels, which is kind of cool. There's the building where they used to do the healing cures by their waters. And you can see the underground here when you're on the tour. That is pretty cool looking. And then you can visit the Thorn Crown Chapel. It's a breathtaking glass church out in the middle of the woods. That looks pretty nice. Enjoy. Our next stop is Mount Magazine State Park. Why is it great? Well, it's the highest point in Arkansas at 2,753 feet, and it offers stunning views, as you can well see. It's great for hiking, biking, rock climbing, and even hang gliding. And my tips for visiting would be book a stay at the Mount Magazine Lodge there for a luxury experience with the amazing views. You can hike up to Signal Hill, and it's the actual highest point like you saw in that first picture. Or visit in fall for the colorful fall foliage. That's gorgeous. Or you can go in spring and it's full of wildflowers. Either way, it's fantastic. And they're all part of the Ozark National Forest, so it's all just gorgeous any time of year. So get out there and enjoy. Our next spot that you should see is Greer's Ferry Lake. Why is it great? Well, it's a beautiful clear water lake, perfect for boating, fishing, camping, surrounded by scenic cliffs and waterfalls. Look at that. I'm sorry. Yeah, we can go camping there, I think. Tips for visiting? Take a boat to Sugarloaf Mountain and hike to the summit. Stay in Fairfield Bay. You get the whole resort experience there. And then it's perfect for fishing enthusiasts. Yeah, it's a little bit of a fish. It's best known for its bass and walleye. So that looks like a great place to take the family and go out and have a good summer. Enjoy. So our next little fun spot to visit would be the Arkansas Alligator Farm and Petting Zoo in Hot Springs. Why is it great? Well, it's a quirky, fun attraction where you can feed and hold baby alligators. Look at all those alligators there on the ground. Feeding time. And it's home to hundreds of alligators and wolves and mountain lions and turtles. My tips for visiting would be visit during feeding time, because then you get, more exciting experience and more activity out of the animals. It's great for kids and families. And it's located near downtown Hot Springs, so you can plan to explore after your visit. Have fun. Well, I think we ought to talk about some of the foods that are special to Arkansas, because my mom's side of the family is from Arkansas, and so I've had most of this food, and it is good. So let's kick it off with fried catfish. That's a southern staple, best served with hush puppies and coleslaw. Yeah. No self-respecting Southerner would serve catfish without hush puppies. Next on the list is possum pie. Possum pie is a layered chocolate and cream cheese pie. Don't worry, there's no possums involved. Your first time. Cornbread and beans. Oh, Lord. That is LAWD. Oh, Lord. A classic comfort food, especially in the Ozark. Beans and ham hocks with cornbread. My mom used to make that a lot. Good eating. And then, of course, we got to have some chicken and dumplings. That's a hearty home-style dish found in diners across the state. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Now, we got to have biscuits and gravy. I mean, come on. My grandma used to make some killer sausage gravy with biscuits in the morning. Of course, I call it chowder because I eat it with a spoon. And I have a friend who does the same, and he knows who he is, Mr. Olaf. And then, of course, you have to have chocolate gravy and biscuits. That's right, I said chocolate gravy because that is a unique Arkansas breakfast dish, sweet and satisfying. Every cousin, aunt, brother, sister of my mom and her siblings makes chocolate gravy on their biscuits. I think it's a little different, but it's good. Then, of course, you have to have fried pies. Fried pies you can put in with chocolate or apricots or peaches. And we used to have leftover dough when Grandma was making, or my aunt would be making peach cobbler. And you take that and you make a couple fried pies, throw them in the oven with it. I gotta go have some lunch. I'm getting hungry. Well, that's going to round out our quick look at Arkansas. And did I tell you? There's some things about Arkansas that I didn't know. It's not just Walmart, folks. It's got some really beautiful places. So, like I asked in the beginning, please leave some comments. I love to see comments. And I'm also shooting towards a goal with YouTube, so I would love it if you could watch the videos all the way through and like and subscribe if you can. And until next week, don't eat too much ham hocks, beans, and biscuits and gravy. See ya.